Be ready, friends! They come! Bats! Is there no safe place on these roads? I'm afraid the only safe places I know of are Barovia and my home. And maybe the odd forgotten cave that's far off the beaten track. Nay, the night hours are cruel to us. The day is cruel as well, and how can you even know that it's truly night? The clouds have not parted since we got here, but the sun still does shine in its own way, else there would be no crops and there would be no green to the grass. What green there is in the grass, but there is still green. You sound troubled, Jerard. What's wrong? You know, Alurora, I'm starting to wonder whether we should have slain that assassin. Of course we should have. We're sworn to protect Lord Delt, and we swore to retrieve his amulet. I know, it's just... He had plans for that amulet. Plans to slay Strahd. The person you were after wanted to slay Strahd? That's a very noble goal, if a foolish one. None have succeeded in getting even close to opposing Strahd. Nay, I think your friend that you chased after was a fool who had a dream he could never achieve. But what if he could have achieved it? What if he could have freed this realm from Strahd's tyrannical grasp? I can't think of what the world would be like if he could, but you're thinking in the impossibles, friend. Think about what you can do now. I suppose. If we get the opportunity to oppose Strahd, though, I won't back down. I may have to. You have all of your magical powers, and all I have is a sword. You'd be surprised what you can achieve with a keen blade and a sharp mind. But we'll see what happens. Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ravenloft Strahd's Possession, and when last we left off, we fought against some bats. There are also many bandits, and I imagine the wooded areas off the road are equally dangerous. Also, there is a bat right there that will probably try and get us if we head down there. I like the fact, actually, that the enemies appear to change depending upon what kind of day it is, in so much as we can tell that. I've been informed of a couple of things that I need to change. First off, it doesn't seem like Alurora is actually attacking with that mace, but if I switch over to the staff, that can be used to attack. But we're not going to have Alurora here, because contrary to what I initially thought, the front row is not these two spaces, but these two spaces, which makes sense. This is where the first people you generate start off. So I want to put Jerard here, and I want to put Falkhan here. This will drastically increase Alurora's survivability, in so much as we can. Also, you are lightly encumbered. Well, let us change that by removing these things and giving them to Falkhan. There we go, you're now unencumbered. That will surely help out. Now that we've sorted these things out, I'm going to save, and we're going to very cautiously move forward. After, of course, we cast a couple of spells. Now, I'm going to cast Aid on you, and you as well, because the front line really needs that little bit of extra protection. We're also going to cast a prayer, because why not? And we'll cast a spell protecting Alurora. I don't know if it actually does protect Alurora, but I'll give it a go. Can't hurt! And we're going to actually have your spells ready to go just in case we encounter a dangerous threat. A Ganaz's Scorcher might whittle down our foes. So let's move forward. Long area. Oh, I think we've just gone through a loading screen because... blades. It's a trap. Here they come. Their eyes glazed for a fight. Well, we can help whittle down the numbers by using our spells. Now there's only one. Have at thee! You will not have this day. He'll certainly try, but we got him.
I yield! Hear me, I yield! I'm done! At your mercy, as you plainly see. I implore you, leave what breath remains to me in my lungs. Leave to me my blood, so that it might hide deep in these cowardly veins of mine. I'll flee from here, I promise you that. Never to return to undertake thievery again.
Yield, do you? Aye, wisdom comes quickly to the last man standing in a fight. Out of here then! Run! Be gone!
Ah, gentle soul, we were wrong to harass travelers of such generous disposition. I'll trouble you no more, except to alert you of our camp, which lies further down the road. A marker alongside the path, a large stone with an arrow carved upon it will point the way. May my last words with you be to implore the gods to keep you safe.
That was a mighty generous thing you did there. Mercy should be given when it is asked for. And mercy was given. No doubt he will remember that. And it would seem that the music has disappeared, which is curious. I wonder if I can get the music back. If we head back to here, and there was an area over here that we didn't venture into. This is probably just the way back to the location that we were at before. Yes, the music's here now. So if we go to here now... Yep, the music has returned. So the game's going to be like that occasionally. Fair enough. Oh, and there's another enemy here. Hopefully that wasn't that person that we spared deciding to attack us again. It was very likely just a different brigand. Either way, we were victorious, and because I've swapped people around, Alurora was unhurt, which is marvellous. Now, let's keep moving. We need to look for a rock with an arrow carved into it. That is not it, but I do spy a warg. Right, we need to cast a spell at you. Actually, we're just going to have to fight you, aren't we? How about thee? Just back up a little bit. Deal with you first. So we're actually managing to get some hits off now. Just a few. There we go. One taken care of, and Alurora can actually land blows with the staff. They're not that damaging, but every little bit of damage does matter. There are more of them, though. I wouldn't advise going off the beaten path. I know, but they could ambush us if we decide to move forward. That is also true. Well, we're in trouble either way, so let's at least poke our head out and see. One there. None there, though. Let's check the map. The map will tell us if there are enemies about. Well, none that I can see there. One here, though. Yes, definitely one here. Yep, the game is telling us such. It's going, there's an enemy here. You need to watch out. And watch out we will. So, I need to... I could Flame Blade. I could Flame Arrow. That'll do a trick. It has a little amusing arrow firing sound effect. That's not how it works, but I'll totally take that. Pretty powerful spell. Just some rocks here. Can we rest here? The answer is yes, we actually can. There is the sound of another warg, though. But I think it's not going to get us. Yep, all of our spells are back, so let us cast some of them. There we go. And an aid here. And then a prayer. Some would say we need that to succeed, but I think we'll be relatively okay. And we'll get that armor spell going. There is invisibility undead. I'm pretty sure I had... Yeah, I have some magic missiles. I'm just not seeing them right now. You know what? Let's actually cast invisibility to undead on you. Just in case we find any undead. There we go. Now let's move forward. Ah! There's someone here! Be wary of people you find on the road, but not too wary. Let us say hello. Ho, fellow. Which way to the nearest town? You're the first traffic we've encountered that hasn't tried to attack us.
I trust you will return the favor. It is often said in this land that only a fool crosses a gypsy, and I am of full Vistani blood. As to the nearest town, that would be to the north, the village of Barovia.
This Barovia, is it a Vistani town?
Ah, no. Barovia is a place for Georgios, for those not lucky enough to be born Vistani. The boundless world is a gypsy's home. Ah, but the land is not as boundless as it was once, and in places, in the outer regions of Barovia, you will come upon a fog. Beware. It is a vapor, a poisonous mist that rots the organs. Only a Vistani potion can get you through.
Vistani potion? Yes, a powerful concoction. What of the king of this land? We've heard he is a tyrant named Strahd, a man much despised by his people.
I'm afraid you are misinformed. For one, Strahd is no king. Our lord, Count Strahd von Zarovich, makes few laws, and his voice is rarely heard. He rules from the shadows. Even so, he is the lord, the land, and the law. A friend to the Vistani and a just ruler. If you heard otherwise, your ears know the voice of an evil man.
Your words have a sound of good sooth. For safety's sake, I ask you, how may we acquire your potion, this antidote for the fog?
15 coins and the potion is yours. Ah, but your eyes tell me you do not have such a sum. Worry not. I am soon to be in Barovia myself. You will find me at a tavern known as the Blood of the Vine. Later, you may have coin enough, and in good faith, I will reserve some of my potion for the honest fellow I meet upon the road.
That is good of you. I am good to those that are good to me. Well, good luck on the road. You as well. And pressing escape gets you out of the conversation. I've learnt that now. He said that Strahd was no tyrant. I wouldn't believe him if I were you. He is a despot. Just not the kind you might be familiar with. Oh! Have at thee! We make a good... Did you hear that? I heard that. I heard it too. I wonder who that could be. I am afraid we'll probably find out. Hello, Warg! Fortunately, they're all trapped here, so we can deal with them pretty quickly. Like that. We should probably heal, just get Falkhan's health up. So, a sinister laugh. Probably belonging to an enemy we haven't encountered yet. Anyone in here? Anything apart from rocks? There are probably just rocks in here, aren't there? Let's have a look at the map. The map says nothing at all. Right, we should not be here at all. We should just head back and carry on north. There's another sign. Ah! Do you see it? This has to be the marker the brigand spoke of. Perhaps he lied after all. It points directly to the wall. Am I supposed to walk through solid objects now? The brigand's fate was too kind. No, look. There's something different about that wall. A button. Indeed. And now the brigands will know we're coming. And we'll be ready for them. That we will. Right. Let's see what we can do against some brigands. Oh, there's quite a few of them. They're probably going to try and pathfind their way to... Well, they'll try and pathfind their way towards us. They don't seem to be doing a very good job of that. Well, allow me to help you out. That's one. And... Oh, didn't take you out. Ah, well. Let's move forward a little bit. Maybe that's the brigand's laugh. Either way. Taken care of. A fine blow there. Thank you. There are more of them, though. Ooh, there's also a lot of loot there. We want that loot. How many more are... Oh! There's a fair few more. Right, let's go back to here, because we know we're relatively safe here. Keyword relatively. I don't know if they can actually... Oh, you can get to us, though. You can get to us. Fortunately, this setup is working so much better. So much better. So there's one there, and there's one there. You can't get to us. Not like that. If we move over to here, you can probably... Nope, can't pathfind to us. Right. Flame arrow for you. Aha! And there's one there. Oh, you're there. You can't get to us either. Oh, this pathfinding. That didn't kill you, but it probably weakened you a lot. Yes, it did. So how many more do we have to take care of? Probably just this one. We can take care of one. You could also use the arrow keys to get about. And you're to try and ambush us, but we took care of you. I think that's the last of them. Good. Let's search the camp and be quick about it. You won't get any objections from me. Right, what do we have? Ooh, we have some nice stuff here. Adamantite chainmail. Ooh, I know it's exactly the same as that. That's weight 40. No, it's not the same. It's actually a little bit lighter. Now that is some very fancy stuff. We're going to be taking that for sure. We have a short sword. We have a broadsword. Broadsword deals 2 to 8. You have a broadsword. You know what? You also use a broadsword. So you can get a little bit more armor class. That armor class is actually going to be quite important. There is a chain coif. You can have that instead of the leather hat. What else do we have here? We have probably a couple more items. Oh, there are a few more items. Over there. So let's head over in this direction. A sack. Oh, there's a lot of nice stuff in here that goes to you. There is a quiver that probably contains, yep, a load of arrows. There's a... Oh, there's loads of stuff here. A long sword. That's 1 to 8. 2 to 8. 1 to 12. 2 to 7. You know what? Equip the longsword. I feel like the longsword may attack faster. I could be very wrong. Composite bow. And back here, we have even more stuff. I've just got to pathfind my way to it. The fire probably doesn't hurt. Okay, we've pathfinded to it. A shield. Excellent. Exactly the same as that shield. A battle axe. How's your encumbrance? Still unencumbered. And a chest that could... Ooh! That contains a lot of things. You're lightly encumbered now. Okay. And you're lightly encumbered. And that'll definitely put you to light encumbrance. Okay. Let us consider what we do or do not need. First things first, let's look at the loot in the sack. The sack contains a mage scroll. Ooh! Your eyes have lit up, Alurora. That is because I found a powerful scroll indeed. One that will serve us well. Many that will serve us well, in fact. Good to know. So, we will scribe that. Oh, is this better than the one that we're currently wearing? No, it's exactly the same. So functionally, that's the same. How do I can just put stuff down. Okay. So a scroll of bless. It's a very small one. I'll actually put this in here, like that, just in case we need it. What else do we need arrows? We don't need arrows. If we need arrows, we can come back and get them. So that can go down there. This can go down here. That can go down here. Do we need all this armor? Probably not. This contains a scroll of cure serious wounds. That seems a nice thing. Throwing knives. We actually have a dedicated potion box. That might seem like a good plan. Put that there. Are you lightly encumbered still? Lightly encumbered. Right, we don't need a mace. Okay, we can throw it. That's something good to know. Is chainmail... I'm going to actually say we don't need the chainmail right now. That puts you back to unencumbered. Okay. This contains... What's that? Oil of fiery burning, a sling pouch. Ooh. If we needed rocks, we could use that sling pouch. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, you know, we probably don't need all these rocks, truth be told. So let's put them all here. And this Balverzi dagger is probably quite magical, but I don't know that for sure. Let's just dispose of these. I know, some people are looking at me and going, "You're throwing away rocks, Kiko?" Yes, because each of these rocks is 2.5 weight. And we only have so much carry capacity. So they go over there, and with that, we have cleared out the bandits' camp. And I'm glad we did. Also, one thing I do want to do is cast Detect Magic. Ooh, okay. This is a magic quarterstaff. That's a magic broadsword. Ooh. And the Balverzi dagger is indeed magical. The potions are magical. That makes sense. Those potions are magical. That makes sense. Nothing in there is magical. You know, I should just put some of these in here. Save on some inventory space. There we go. Marvellous. Do we need another shield? We may do. Good to know that that is a magical weapon. I don't quite know what it is. I could find out what it is with a improved identify. That is a... It's a quarterstaff +1. So with time, I could figure out what all these items are. That is a ring of protection. We could actually put that... Can we put that in hand? I don't know. But we sort of know what that is. Anyway, let us rest. 12 hours. Doesn't look like this place is ever going to be inhabited again. So, let us... Actually, can you put this in your other hand? You can. You can't use either of these, but still, good to get them identified. They are... +2 for the dagger, +1 for the broadsword. Good to know. Good to know. And so, when we come back, folks, we have dealt with the bandits. A lot easier than I had before, because now I know a little bit more about how the ordering of stuff goes. Also, that's the long sword, that's the two-handed sword. You can hold on to that two-handed sword for now. Also, can I think I put a weapon in that sack, but sacks only appear to have limited capacity. That's good to know. And so, with the bandit camp cleared, I think we've dealt with most of this area. Yes, we have. There's only... Ooh. There's someone up there we can speak to, and we will next time. Hopefully Barovia is somewhat friendly. Here's to hoping. If we're not attacked as soon as we get there, I'm gonna count that as a win. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.